Hello, parents and guardians. My name is Miss G. I am the art teacher at University Elementary School. I have been at UES for, it'll be 3 years in January. So we are going to go through some slides, and I'm going to tell you about myself. I'm going to tell you about what we do in school and why art is important. So welcome to art class with Miss G. The one thing I always get the children, try to have the children understand, is that I am not looking for perfection. All I care about is that you try. The biggest thing with the kids is that they think everything is too hard. And I always want them to understand the important thing in life is that you always try, that you don't give up. It doesn't necessarily have to be perfect. As long as you try, that's the most important part. Who am I? Who is Miss G? First of all, my last name is not just G. My last name is Gianfrancesco, which is a really, really long name and would take the kids half the semester to learn how to say my last name. So we just stick with Miss G. Perfectly fine. So I am the aunt to two teenage boys. I adore them. I'm very protective of my family. They don't usually like it, but they don't really have a choice. I've been an art teacher for 18 years in both public and private schools. I started drawing when I was 14 years old. Unfortunately, I had a sad event in my life, and the only thing that brought me some peace was being able to draw. My favorite thing to draw is cartoons. I always love to draw cartoons. Give me paper and a pencil, and I am happy. For me, drawing is peaceful and relaxing. When we are in school, I am very protective of all of my scholars. I'm the first one to jump up if I hear a problem going on in the hallway or even in class. 11 months out of the year, I am grumpy from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. 1 month, I am the Grinch, and I think we could all understand which month that is. Miss G's art class. So here are some rules that we usually try to stick with when we're at school. So in class rules, all art supplies stay in the art room. Obviously, we hope. Show respect to classmates and teacher. We only have positive comments for our friends' artwork. Clean up your area. Try. And be respectful to Miss G's supplies. Virtual class rules, log in on time. It's very important. First few minutes of class time is usually me explaining what we're doing during that period. Show respect to classmates and teachers. Come prepared with paper, pencil, and something to color with. Students can use any kind of paper that they have at home. Line paper, it doesn't matter. Unfortunately, we're currently in a situation where I can't get everything to all of my scholars, so we just do the best that we can. Scholars remain muted when asked to. We do have back and forth conversations as well, but for the most part, I'd like for them to remain muted. Cameras have to be on at all times. Classwork must be completed by the end of the period and shown in order to get a grade. That part is very important. Students still need to be graded, so I have to see what they did during that class period. All students must sign out quickly as well. Try. Always try. What do we do in art class? For the younger scholars, we learn to draw basic shapes and colors. I find it is very helpful if we incorporate books. That way we can help the scholars to associate the written word with art, because books are a form of art as well, and hopefully it will enhance a love of reading for them. For the older scholars, we learn art history, drawing and painting techniques. I also always love to incorporate other subjects into our art, English, history, world culture. I find it's very important to incorporate everything that we possibly can so the students understand that art isn't just one little aspect. For all scholars, we use our art to participate in school events, as well as art shows in Livingston Mall and Irvington Public Library. I also want them to learn that and to see art as something more than just drawing and painting. But most importantly, we will learn teamwork, how to find our inner artist, and to have fun, which for me is the most important part. What is art class? So kids who participate in art development, they have more enhanced problem-solving skills. They are very proud of the work that they have accomplished. There's a lot of movement involved. And it has a lot to do with their gross motor skills. There's a lot of stuff that goes into an art class that the kids take away from them that they don't even realize that they've done so. So art isn't just sitting around drawing stuff. There's other aspects to art that enhance who that child is and who they will grow up to be. And finally, why art? For me personally, as I stated earlier, art is always a way for me to relax. But again, there's other reasons why we have art class. It helps with problem solving skills. You know, when you're given an assignment and you have to figure out how that assignment is going to translate onto a piece of paper or into a painting, that enhances your problem solving skills. There's no such thing as a mistake in art. Every mistake can be turned into something new and something creative. You know, critical thinking skills, that the most important thing that I want the students to take away from them is the fact that art is all around us. Art is everything. Anything we see can be turned into a piece of art. And that to me is very important. So what is important for me is that, you know, the lessons I want them to learn don't just have to do with taking pencil and drawing or taking a paintbrush and drawing. You know, it is important that they understand that art isn't just that one little thing. You know, and I do understand that not everyone enjoys art. Personally, I'm not a big fan of math, but I do understand the importance of math. I always feel like, you know, when you stick letters of the alphabet into math, it's not math anymore. But anyway, I understand that it's important. So I want the kids to understand that, you know, art is important for them as well. You know, that any part of their lives can be seen as art. Those kids who are into gaming or into fashion, all of that can be translated into art. I want my students to have a broader sense of what art is. There is a quote that I absolutely love by Pablo Picasso, and it says, every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once that child grows up. So meaning that, you know, when we're younger, you know, we're more involved with these aspects of being childlike, you know, enjoying painting, enjoying drawing. But when we grow up, we have a tendency to lose that kind of joy that we once loved when we were younger. So it's important for certain parts of what we loved as a child to stay with us, because that helps us to grow and to determine the path that we take in our lives. So finally, another quote that I truly love and really is my art teacher life that I like to go by. So it is, behind every young artist is an exhausted art teacher. And that is my motto as an art teacher. So thank you so much for watching my presentation. As you have seen, I do like to add some humor into our everyday life, whether it's me at home or all of us together in school. I find that it allows the students to feel more comfortable with me and in our class. So again, I thank you so much for watching. I am always available if anybody ever needs me for any reason whatsoever. So again, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.